Hey, it's me again. I'm back outside on my mobile phone, letting the girls enjoy some of the weather. Yeah, they're just laying there. That's all I'd be doing. It is too hot out here to be doing much stuff. I really want to go for a walk, and I'm hoping to after the sun sets. Luckily I went out this morning and did a bunch of running around. Okay, not really a bunch. I went shoe shopping because my feet were tearing holes in my shoes, and I got don't know how well you can see down there, but I got some sandals. Not typically a sandal person, but as my roommate pointed out, maybe it'd be good for my feet to air out every once in a while. But yeah, I got those and another pair of shoes that I can actually wear to work. And then I went to the grocery store and I got stuff to make some chicken fajitas, and that will be delicious. And yeah, so I got all my running around outdoors early, and now I'm back outside again, mainly for the girls, and I figure let's do some mobile recording. And in case you haven't noticed, I've got my one of my shirts on from Dragon Ball. I do not have a lot of clothes in my current size. So in my videos, you're going to see a lot of the same shirts over and over because I'm not trying to spend a lot of money on clothes that hopefully will not be fitting me very long. So, I mean, I'm only 5 weeks in, but I'm down 14 pounds. And so if I keep going at the rate I'm going, I mean, that's what? Math is hard. 5 weeks, 14 pounds, whatever, 10-ish pounds a month, maybe 12, maybe 8, whatever the math is. Either way. So let's say 10-ish pounds a month. 2 months in, could be down 20 pounds. 3 months in, more than that. So on and so forth. So hopefully, not very long, I'll be wearing it. And I have, in my basement, I'm looking because it's underneath the stairs there. But I have bags and bags and bags of clothes that just don't fit me right now. And I plan on fitting back into them. That's why I never got rid of them. Unfortunately, when I lost all the weight, I did get rid of all my fat clothes. So I have had to buy some. A bird just flew by. But yeah, so that's what's going on right now. What you doing? What you doing? So I'm totally horrible at making food videos, but I'm making fajitas, and so right now I already cooked some of the meat, and then I'm just tossing the peppers and onion around. Dump the meat back in. Kind of hard doing all this stuff one-handed. Some water. Sorry, I was totally opening this package up with my mouth since I'm doing this one-handed. Some skills with my mouth. And I'm just dumping the whole thing in there. This is probably 4 servings or so, but the whole thing is really low in points if I chose to, especially if I'm not going to use tortillas and all of that jazz. So probably we'll have half of this thing for lunch. Maybe not half, that's kind of a lot, but some of it for lunch, some of it for dinner. All right, so that's all I'm gonna do. It's gotta for a little bit. Okay, so obviously not a master chef here, and that was a last minute decision. I totally obviously was not planning on recording me cooking, and literally just picked up the phone while I was halfway through. So figured I'd just throw that in there anyway. And I think in the future, I actually would like to do kind of a cooking video. Again, not that I'm a master chef, but just to kind of show what I'm kind of eating, especially since I am still consistently losing weight each week. Sometimes, I guess what I'm eating is kind of important for you guys to know. And I have switched to not eating as much junk. Like, I'm not doing the ramen as much. Like, I'm being cheap because, like, literally that meal that's going to be several meals, like, is literally what did it cost me? $5 for the meat. And no, four. It was on sale. $4 for the meat. The veggies were like $3. And the little fajita packet, 90 cents. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So less than $10, and that's going to be several meals. So you can eat cheap and still eat better for you food. I do need to get a little bit more vegetables in my system because I mean that is a lot of peppers and onions, but I kind of want some tomatoes and I don't know, some other vegetables. Vegetables. Sorry, that word is hard to say sometimes. I can say fries real easy though. Cheeseburger, but vegetables is hard. Anyway, but I have noticed, and this is something that I was talking about with my roommate, as I am getting more into eating healthier and eating better for me food, besides just less calorie food, actual better for me food, I'm feeling better. I'm having a lot more energy. Like I got up super early. I actually had to wait for the stores to open in order to get there because normally I would get up and move to my desk. I typically wake up early but not get anything accomplished until way afternoon. But I got up. I did have to wait a little bit until the stores opened up, but still got up, did some stuff around my apartment, then went to the store as soon as they opened at 9:30 in the morning on my day off. When normally, like, I might not even get dressed until 9:30 in the morning, much less like be already dressed, showered, out the door, and at a store by then. So eating better is really helping me feel more motivated and get more energized and have more energy to do things and be wanting to do things, which is huge. And I think I think there's numerous factors to that. So obviously, better nutrients is giving me better energy, but also as I'm going on this, whole weight loss journey, I'm feeling better about myself. I'm feeling more confident, and that is helping my momentum, make me want to do more. Like I'm not getting as depressed, and depression is usually what can bring you down and make you not want to do much. Even if you have the energy, depression can suck it out. So luckily, I think, me changing my eating habits is really, really helping with that. And I'm super happy about that. All right, so I switched back to my bedroom because the sound quality wasn't good. It was kind of echoey in there. And I forgot exactly where I left off, but I was talking about how the fact that me switching to healthier foods and eating, things like, bananas and stuff, I am feeling better and having more energy and emotionally better. I feel like without having all of the processed foods and things like that, that my mental clarity is a little bit easier and I can process things and not linger on the negative thoughts as much. And so I don't know if that's a factor or if it could be. I'm pretty confident that it is a factor. It might not be the sole reason because, like I said, I am addressing issues that I've been having. But I think it's a huge contributing factor that instead of reaching for junk food and things like that, if I'm going to grab a snack, like even last night, I was like, I'm so hungry. Or like, I'm not hungry, but I just want something. I grabbed, I think it was a banana. Yeah, it was a banana. Or two. Probably was two. Yeah. Because there's two missing off of this. And this is randomly in my bedroom. So that means I snacked on that. But it's banana. It's way better than a bag of chips or a box of cookies or ice cream or anything like that. And whatever was kind of, bugging me a little bit last night, I'm over it. I feel better. I processed it. Versus I feel like if I had grabbed some of the junk food, I'd still be lingering on it, especially because then on top of that, I'd be feeling guilty about having the bad food. And that kind of double whammy there. So I do think it's important to, despite what you're maybe craving, to just try to fight those urges a little bit and reach for something a little bit healthier first. Not saying never, ever, ever have the bad stuff, but I do think maybe, put push it off and like treat the bad stuff more like a reward. So like how I, typically do for my on my weigh-in days, I have a quote unquote cheat day when reality, I'm still staying within my points. But that way it's not in my system every day if I'm not feeling the greatest. Like I think that will help. Selena. So, as I always say, if you are on a weight loss journey, I'd love it if you could comment below and let me know. I would love to support you. I still strongly believe that it's all about support and working with your fellow human beings. And please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on my next video on Sunday.